Stay focused. I hear the Wakandans are fierce.
Fierce? Isn't that what you said about the last tribe?
Yeah, and the one before that. Actually, no. I only said that about the Wakandans.
Well, it doesn't matter. I hope they can fight, because I'm getting bored.
What is that? The panther's teeth. Now get focused. Stay cool. Hold your ground. Running will only make it worse. Or it's getting worse. Run away! Kiss my...
Tell your tribe. Tell everyone.
Can't do that. We're the United States of America. Where do a bunch of savages get off telling us they got a no-fly zone? Hey, what are they gonna do, throw spears at our jets? Did I say something wrong? My God, Dundee, I'm sorry. You know I didn't mean you when I say...
Shut up, Wallace.
I mean, they're nothing like you.
Shut up. Is there someone here who can give us some accurate intel on these people?
That would be me, Ms. Reese.
Mr. Ross, who the hell are these people, Everett?
Wakanda is a small country in Africa, notable for never having been conquered in its entire history. When you consider the history of the region, the fact that the French, the English, the Belgians, or any number of Christian or Islamic invaders were never able to defeat them in battle, well, it's unprecedented. The Wakandans have a warrior spirit that makes the Vietnamese look like, well, the French. They've also maintained a technological superiority that defies explanation. Where'd they get their tech from? Soviets? No Cold War alliances with either side, and no contemporary alliances with the Arab world, including OPEC. Geologists estimate they have large oil deposits.
Well, that's what our boys at Halliburton said.
They don't even pump it.
That is crazy.
Apparently, they don't need it as an energy source or a financial base. They have a variety of eco-friendly alternative power sources like solar and hydrogen.
Who's in charge?
He's called the Black Panther.
What does this have to do with the price of tea in China, gentlemen? Since when has beating the French meant anything? You give me a 12-man Black Ops squad and I'll...
It's been tried, General. With the best.
The best? As if you had a day of military training.
The best. On his first assignment in Africa, Captain America was young and inexperienced. He knew little about Wakanda, and even less about the Black Panther. Cap was on a mission to stop a Nazi squad, intent on stealing Wakanda's vibranium deposits. What Cap didn't know is that the Wakandans were under the invasion days ago.
You can go home now. We have already taken out the garbage.
I wanted to question them.
We have the answers we need.
I guess that means I have questions for you.
Goodbye, Captain America.
We need to talk. Maybe you just lop off the head of every newcomer who hits town.
If we did that, you wouldn't have yours.
But those Nazis were here for a reason.
Yes, to steal our vibranium, the mineral that can only be found here in Wakanda. Hitler needs it for the next generation of their missile systems. As do you.
These are dangerous times. You need to choose a side.
We have our own. We take our borders very seriously, and you have crossed ours.
Now look here.
Mistake.
Okay, buddy. I've just about had it. You're just plain rude!
Move back. I've been following your fledgling career, Steve Rogers.
How did you know my name?
I think in time, you will represent to your nation what the Black Panther represents to Wakanda. And that is a good thing. But today, I must teach you a lesson. A mandala.
Yeah, go ahead. You're breaking my heart. And?
Captain America lost.
Bull.
If it makes you feel any better, the Panther also beat the Fantastic Four and...
Let me tell you.
Don't shoot the researcher, General.
Get him out of here.
Hey, what are you doing? Take your hands off me. Do you know who I am? Let go, I tell you.
You've told us a lot about Wakanda, Everett. What we don't know is, who is the Black Panther?
The Black Panther is the ruler of Wakanda. It's a spiritually based warrior cult. Sort of like being Pope, President, and the head of the Joint Chiefs of Staff all at once. The Panther is a hereditary title. But, just so everyone gets a chance, once a year there's a day when any Wakandan can challenge the king for the throne. Look, son. It's him.
All of Wakanda is watching the annual Battle for the Crown!
There are a dozen declared challengers who feel they can defeat the Black Panther in unarmed combat and become the king of Wakanda!
But the question on everyone's lips is, where is T'Challa, the son of our late King T'Chaka?
He's the people's favorite, but he can't win if he doesn't compete. Does the Hamlet of Africa have cold feet?
So who else do you think is looking like a contender today?
Realistically, no one. No one can beat a Black Panther. There hasn't been an upset in decades. First in the ring is Tishan, another less popular member of the royal family. He certainly seems confident. Contestant number 2!
Ooh, that's a big one, Katia.
Truly, I'm sure. With those muscles, he must be a miner.
Okay, even if the Panther loses, there's no way that big bonehead is taking the throne. They have a literacy requirement.
Have you heard anything yet?
No, Your Highness.
I can't take this stupid ritual every year. It's too nerve-wracking. Not going is worse than being there.
Perhaps you should visit the princess. I'm sure she's depressed since you've locked her in her room to stop her from attending the tournament.
Good idea. Suri, it's Mother. Suri?
Princess Shuri, how did you leave the palace? The Queen has strict orders that you cannot enter the arena.
Well, I hate to get you in trouble, but I have to go. Excuse me?
This is not good, and I need this job.
Oh, not in the face again!
I told you he would come too!
No, I told you!
Tishan?
Hey, Kazan.
Any tips for me?
You can't be serious about fighting.
Oh, yes, I am.
You haven't even finished your training!
Just rest. We'll be back to bandage her up later.
Excuse me, contestant coming through. Don't leave yet. I'm about to show you what a Black Panther...
Incoming!
Get off me! I'm supposed to go next!
Ooh, the mystery man sure is cocky. I wouldn't give the Panther a chance to recover after that last guy, huh?
I guess he doesn't want anyone to question his victory.
Ha! Right, as if.
Get up! I'm under here!
Oh, this is a fight! Yes, sir!
Who is this masked man?
I was going to do that move.
Princess, when did you get here?
The match is over! Mystery Man, remove your mask! The new Black Panther is... T'Challa! Son of T'Chaka!
I knew it! Who else could fight that well but royalty?
You knew no such thing.
I was robbed by my own brother?
Uncle Sam, are you okay?
Fine. Now that I know it was you.
Look at my father. So happy it wasn't me. He made sure of that.
It was a fair fight, both T'Challa's and yours.
Shut up, what do you know?
Did you hear? Your son.
One. Yes, I know. It was inevitable.
But why are you sad? He has ascended to his father's throne.
Making him a better target. So, what we've got here is a highly militaristic culture with no ties to the United States.
They're a rogue state. Before you go adding them to the axis of evil, I should point out that they have never invaded anyone. The only time they've taken hostile action is defending their own borders.
But a regime change could bring about a change in that policy. Look, I don't want to jump the gun here, but it's standard operating procedure to have a military option in place for any potential threat to the United States.
Now, I certainly don't want to speak in the place of our recently departed general, but with our military forces stretched all over the Middle East, do we even have the resources?
You're right, Mr. Ross. That is not your area of expertise. You just keep providing accurate information. Besides, this conflict would not be appropriate for conventional forces. This is a job for special forces. Very special forces.
Okay. Reanimation project test number 56. After making breakthrough in the reanimation process, there were some unexpected setbacks, like extreme melancholy. Additional lobotomization seems to have this under control. Now, we're focusing on weapons integration. I think we've worked out most of the bugs, and the tech will be ready for massive deployment on our next Black Ops mission.